The One Punch Man webcomic returns with chapter 145. We continue with the invasion of the robots, who are destroying lots of lower rank heroes. The hero associations are both trying to stop this army of robots. There are millions of them, while the upper echelon of heroes are swiftly able to take them out. But right now in the city, it is pure chaos, as Genos heads to his destination to fight against the Mad Cyborg. But first, let's go over to the Neo Heroes and McCoy. You might remember McCoy, he's been in the manga a lot lately. He is the sneaky, treasonous Hero Association executive. It appears that he has actually went over to the Neo Heroes, and he's saying that the actual Hero Association is having a really tough time dealing with all of these super powered robots. With the exception of a few S-Class, they can't really take it on, but the Neo Heroes are doing very well in their battle suits. Now, McCoy offers to give some battle suits to the Hero Association so that they can fight back, but one of the other guys is saying that, we're too stretched thin at this moment. We can't give any suits out. And to me, what it seems like is McCoy has joined as a traitor. He's trying to either get the battle suit technology from the Neo Heroes or at least gather intel for the Hero Association. Now, they still have Metal Bat locked up, like in a jail cell, and they don't want to release him because he's skeptical of the Neo Heroes policy still. They can't really control him. And same with Child Emperor. So we get to see what's actually happening. This UFO appears over these cities and just starts to drop thousands and thousands of these battle robots. The Hero Association has pretty much been wiped out, with the exception of the S-rank heroes, but the Neo Heroes are doing very well in this fight, and they're actually able to fight back. But they've pretty much exhausted all of their resources as well. Neither side really has many people left to contribute to the battle. So now we go back over to Child Emperor, who is able to reverse the source on a unit, a drone that he captured. He was able to data mine it, and he has found out the source of the robots, where they're coming from. You're led to believe that it's Beaufoy who is doing this. This is pretty much what Drive Knight told us he would do. And I guess if it is Metal Knight, you can see the expression on Child Emperor's face. He has just noticed, he has just put the pieces of the puzzle together and figured out who the real villain is. So he says he's going to start preparing for the real battle to come. Now, Child Emperor has switched over to the Neo Heroes, and perhaps what he found is that the Hero Association is in cahoots with Beaufoy to release all of these monsters and robots so that they can increase their recruiting strategy. The more threat there is, the more the government can take control. That's like our current government. They create a crisis so that they can enforce more laws on you. So we go back to the battlefield. We see a bunch of Neo Heroes fighting in their battle suits. As we remember, the Neo Heroes have these insane battle suits that turn a C rank hero to A+ level or even lower S rank level in the case of Moomin Rider. And that's when Suiryu shows up, who also has one of these battle suits. And in this chapter, we pretty much just get to see how OP he has become. As we remember in his battle with Saitama and in the tournament in general, the dude is ridiculously strong for a mere human, especially one that's not even an actual hero. But now, given a battle suit, this guy is probably like the level of Bang, I am guessing, with the battle suit on. Maybe he's supposed to replace his character as Bang has retired. And what he's saying is that, yes, there's all of these robots everywhere, but what's even more interesting is that there is a boss monster among them. And we've seen that in the previous few chapters. Every time an army of robots invades a city, after they start getting destroyed, a giant, very powerful monster arrives. And Suiryu says, if you meet one of these powerful monsters, call on me, as one attacks him, and he just instantly just backhands it and it explodes. So a testament to how strong Suiryu is, and as well as the Neo Heroes with their new battle suits. So I believe that Suiryu will have some major battle coming up. He's gotta be ready to fight a dragon level monster at this point, and I'd love to see him in his new battle suit rake some havoc. We also have Blue, Blast's son, also shows up in this chapter, and it appears that he probably will have to fight against some dragon level monster as well. We've had the story circling around these two characters for quite a bit, so I think that they're going to get their moment to shine in the very near future. So now we go over to Suiko, who is actually Suryu's little sister. She's sleeping in the hero headquarters where everybody else lives, and the sirens are going off. They're calling in all the reserves, so she's going to be included. I think that she's probably a lot stronger than you would think. I think she's probably pretty close to Suryu's power, but she doesn't have a battle suit. So if she goes out in there and fights, she could very well die. And she might, because there is an army of hundreds of thousands, millions of robots, battle droids outside the hero headquarters right now, and all they have is a group of B and C class heroes and Suiryu's sister. It appears that this is all that's left. Everybody else that's out there that can actually put up a fight is actually currently fighting, or they've died already. So this is kind of like, the fourth great ninja war or something out of Naruto. There is just battle robots everywhere, and every hero is out there fighting against them. And as you can see, there is millions of them. They're encroaching the hero headquarters. All of the robot defense system from the hero headquarters and fighters and heroes, everybody's joining together. The defense system, the joint defense system, is even fighting back against what it appears to be, the robots made from the same guy, Bofoy. And some of the heroes who are left over are like, dude, this could be the end of humanity. And now it's time for the comical relief, as we see Forte talking about bridging the gap between the two hero associations. Saitama and Blue could bridge that gap and bring all the heroes together. But when Forte suggested it to Saitama, he was out walking Rover, and he was more concerned about the plastic bag having a hole in it that he was using to pick up poop. So he probably didn't hear Forte about that. So now we're gonna get back over to Blue, who is sweating. He's been taking out thousands and thousands of battle droids for hours, all day. He's been out there just killing them. They say his breathing and pulse have become unstable, I guess just because he's been fighting for so long, but he's still going. And he thinks that this may be the end of all things, and he's wondering where his father is. And he's like, well, if dad's not gonna come at this most pivotal moment, like, I really need to step up. He's very stunned by the amount of destruction. Like, every city has been bulldozed over at this point. And Blue, his personality is, he's very valiant, obviously he fights for justice. It's very similar to like Moomin Rider. Like, he is goody two-shoes, good guy, very strong, leader of the Neo Heroes, son of the #1 hero, Blast. And he's really stepping up to the plate in every opportunity that he gets. And he's still doing that here. We still need to have him fight a monster or something, or maybe even a hero that's going to actually give him a challenge. So far, he's been winning all of his battles, but he definitely seems to get tired quick. I believe he's supposed to be 16, so maybe it's because he's young. I don't know. But in any case, Genos finally arrives at one of the 3 laboratories that Bofoy has, where he is creating, I guess, all of these powerful robots and monsters and things like that. And Genos's signature has just been noticed, so he's about to go into a huge battle. One of the 3 laboratories, he said. So I assume that this little arc will go on for a while. Obviously, he's going to stop by all 3 laboratories before he finds the true Mad Cyborg, which still very well may be Drive Night, but we don't know that yet for sure. I think all of this is building up to something seriously epic, where a lot of the heroes that don't really have a challenge, like Suryu and Blue, I think they're going to get destroyed by someone or something. And obviously Genos he's going to be fighting super powerful robots and enemies for the next few chapters at least, leading up to a huge climactic battle with the Mad Cyborg. So webcomic chapters are awesome. I'm super happy this is progressing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.